It is the week of June 2nd, 2014, and I'm here doing the Love of Plays weekly roundup once again. We had a good week this week. We had some new people contributing video stuff, which is always exciting. We got getting more of the crew involved in that side of things, which is, only good can come from that. Let's start off with the podcast. It was a two-man cast, just Derik and Connor, soloing it. Well, it's not soloing it, duoing it. Yeah, duetting. They did a duet podcast, two-man cast. So yeah, that's cool. They talk about sort of E3, not so much predictions and stuff, but just about sort of exciting next-gen games and things that they're looking forward to that's going to be coming out later in the year or next year, which is cool. I liked that conversation a lot. And we're actually going to be doing an E3, not this next podcast, which comes out tomorrow, but next week's podcast will be all about E3. And very special guest might show up to that podcast in the form of this little gentleman. So, get excited. What else went on? I wrapped up my playthrough of Among the Sleep, like 3 more episodes of that, which is, I felt, I don't think this is the place to talk about it, but I was sort of feeling a little bit strange about putting up a narrative focused game in its entirety. I felt like, there's a bunch of stuff going on in that conversation right now, but it's because it was a shorter game. I sort of felt like I could sort of justify it there, but I did feel a little strange about it. I don't know. I think I might stick. There's a different type of I think it's a different thing when you're doing like a roguelike or just a spotlight video where you're showing a very brief portion of the game and you have a lot of commentary in there. Or a multiplayer game like a Hearthstone, which we also have been doing a lot of coverage on. But when it is like a really story-focused game, I wanted to be able to be in there commenting, critiquing and stuff like that, which is cool, and I like doing that. But I definitely understand there's some developers who do not like that so much, because you don't want to just have your game in its entirety, just uploaded to YouTube. So I'm not sure. I feel okay about it in that specific case. But as time goes on, I'm not sure where we will fall. The Love of Play will fall on that side of things. Should probably have a conversation about it. But anyway, I did that. I also spotlighted Rust, which is a cool survival game, survival crafting game. That's pretty fun. I think we're going to be doing more content videos involving Rust where Derik and I go out into the elements, go out into the wild, and try to survive. So I did this spotlight video just as an introduction to the game because I think we'll probably skip to just sort of focus on the things that are happening in the world and not explaining the game so much. So that's what that video does, or Spotlight of Rust does. Derik played a little bit more of his Shockadin deck, which is just ridiculous. I've been playing a lot more of Hearthstone because I felt like, I don't know, Connor and Derik both did Hearthstone videos this week, and, Derik's pretty good now. Connor won, I think, all 3 of the first games that he played against humans, so I'm feeling intimidating. I feel intimidated. I feel like those guys are calling me out. I'm the veteran Hearthstone player, and I need to defend my title. I think Derik is literally higher rank than me right now, so I've been trying to do that. We'll do some TLOP co-op where we see who is the reigning champ, and find out if I still hold that title. God, I hope I still hold that title. Also, spotlighted Jazzpunk, which is a goofy game. I say in the video that the best description I found of it so far is that it is the video game equivalent of Airplane. So if you like lots of sight gags, dumb jokes, things like that, this is the game for you. So go watch that spotlight. Also, that's a pretty short spotlight because that is a perfect example for a game that I would feel uncomfortable showing a lot of, because it's all just work that the developer put into it, and there's not much that I can really bring to it. So I'd feel weird about it. But I just have a short look, do a little bit of it. Also wrote an opinion piece, basically just gushing about Blizzard and all the things that I feel they do right, sort of my perceived version of their philosophy and how they make games and what makes them special. I've been playing Blizzard games since I was a little kid. Those were some of the first games that I played, and they've maintained this level of excellence, and I'm sort of talking about that and pontificating on what qualities may have led to that long of a sustained period of excellence. So, if you like Blizzard, go there and we can gush about them together. Also, some things about the site. We did a little bit of a visual redesign. There's going to be changes coming as we have art in the pipelines and stuff like that we're going to get and update the site with. But yeah, we did a small visual overhaul to the site that just makes, the newest content a little more obvious on the homepage, and I think it's just a little cleaner looking and a little less. It was like sparse and minimalist. Liked that, but it was like to such an extreme degree that it was almost annoying. It was like too sterile. We also added forums, so I am pretty much the only person who's been posting on the forums so far, but you're all welcome to come and join me. I know Derik and Connor are going to get in. I have a thread about Hearthstone. We've got a thread where you can just come and introduce yourself if you want to participate. And the thought behind the forums, I was just like, I just wanted a centralized place where people could go and have a sustained dialogue with us and with other people that are using the site, because comment sections and things are great, but it can be sort of it can get buried so easily, so this is just a place where you can go and you can always get a hold of us and see what's going on. And that, I think that does it. Yeah, that does it. So I will not keep you any longer. Thanks for watching this, and I will see you all next week.